everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's make something quick, easy, and useful. Stay tuned. You know, several of you have mentioned in the comments that I look happier. And guys, truly, I am a whole lot happier where I am now. I feel so much at peace where I am now. And I feel so welcomed where I am now. I'm in a great location. I have some great neighbors around me. I just really enjoy this space. And naturally, more enjoyment makes me want to create even more and to share creatives with you even more. And today is no different because we are going to make something that all of us need at some point, whether we're celebrating this or we're celebrating that. We always run across a need for the odd shape. And that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to share with you the process for making odd-sized envelopes so that you can put those large jumbo cards that you might want to make and mail. You can make your own envelope for that as well. And with this process, you'll be able to make an envelope in any size that you need. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by. And welcome to all of my new subscribers and to all of my new friends. Welcome back to all of my longtime subscribers and to all of my longtime friends. Thank you guys so much for the awesome way in which you support me and my channel. Let's hop right to it. I am going to show you the very quick and easy formula for making your own envelopes in any size, for any reason, any season, any gender. I'll give you a closer look in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here's a closer look at today's awesome project. And like I said, this is going to be very quick, but using this technique, you'll be able to make envelopes in any size that you need them. This envelope measures 9.5 by 10.5, but you can make this 9 by 9, you can make it 10 by 10, 11 by 11, you can make it 8 by 8. Whatever the odd size envelope you need, you're able to make it using this technique. And I'm going to show you just how easy it is so you can see that we have all of this workable space here to be able to put those larger cards that you might want to make in this envelope. And this is fully mailable. You simply need to check with your regional post office to find out what additional postage is needed for an envelope this size. But isn't this a great way to be able to make those larger cards, then package them in a coordinating envelope and mail it? So here's what I'm going to use to show you how to make these for any size. Very simple. I'm going to start with 2 pieces of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, and this is just regular old text weight paper that you can feed through your copier. And then I have a piece of 6 by 12. And as you can see, I'm using a Christmas theme here. Any season, any reason, any gender. So let's go ahead and just do some scoring. So I want to make sure that I have the maker's mark on the bottom. So I'm going to place this in and I'm going to score this at 1.5 on 3 sides. So then I'm going to take my second sheet and I'm simply going to reduce it in size. I am going to trim off 1 3/8 of an inch because I want one side to be just a little bit longer than the other side. So then I'm going to take it and on the 12-inch side we're going to score at 1.5. So very quickly, let me walk you through what I did. I took a full 12 by 12 and I scored it at 1.5 inches on 3 sides. So then I took this one and I trimmed off 1 3/8 and I scored at 1.5 on 2 sides. And this will start to make sense to you in just a minute. So now we're simply going to fold and burnish our scores. So now we need to join these 2 pieces together. So that's why on one piece I scored at 1.5 on 3 sides. Then I took the second piece and I simply reduced it by 1 3/8, and we're going to join it to this piece. So I am just going to take my glue. Hopefully you're still with me on the process. So I'll take my glue. We're going to take this piece and we simply need to match it with this piece. And I'm using glue because it gives me the wiggle room that I need to get decent placement. It might not be exact, but it will be decent. So now when I have this piece and I fold up, you can see that this side is going to be just a little bit taller than this piece, and that is what you would want with any envelope. You want to make sure that you give yourself at least 1/8 of an inch in buffer for that top flap when you're folding it over, especially if you're making a card that is designed to fit exact. So I always give myself about 1/8 of an inch in difference between the two. So now we're just going to go in and treat this like we would a regular envelope. So here where I have made my joining point, I want to go ahead and get my tab for gluing. The same thing here. So wherever my intersecting score mark is, I want to angle up, and then I'm just going to angle on this end to remove this piece. And I'll angle on this end to remove this piece. Then I'm going to angle here at the top on this piece. And then when I fold in, I know that my space here is 9 inches because I scored at 1.5 inches here, 1.5 inches here. That means I took off 3 inches of workable space. I am going to bring in my trimmer. I am going to trim my decorative topper down to 9 inches. And then I'm going to score it at 1.5. And this is just my preference for how I want this topper to look. You don't have to score yours at 1.5 if you don't want to. You can score yours however you like. So now we're going to take this piece and we just join it to this piece the same way that we did the 2 pieces that we joined together. So I am just going to add my glue. And now I'll take this piece and I'm going to put it down just like that. And then I'll fold that over, get that nice and stuck. And now, just like with any other envelope that I make, I'm going to angle in on this piece. And then I'm going to round my ends. And I'm going to round this end as well. So you can see I'm using the same technique that I would use if I was making an envelope from one piece of 12 by 12 that I have cut down. But in this case, I wanted a larger envelope, so I made one by joining my papers together. So I am going to take my glue, place my glue there. Then I'm going to place glue on these edges just like we would with our other envelopes. We can bring this piece up and over. And now I'll use my big old spatula to smooth that out. And now, y'all, I have another decorative and fully functional Christmas envelope. I am just going to open this and we're going to add some tape to the inside because this is a usable envelope. I'm going to bring this one in and we're going to add some tape to the inside as well. And so there we now have 2 fully functional envelopes that you can make. The process is very simple. Decide how wide you want it to be. Join those 2 pieces together. And the final step is to add your fun, festive topper to give you the look for whatever it is you might be celebrating. But y'all, it is very easy. And I hope that after watching the process, you can see just how easy it is making envelopes. There's no mystery to it. It's simply using the dimensions that you need. Whether you need a 4x4 or a 10x11, you can make them with 1 sheet of paper or up to 2 or 3 sheets of paper, depending on the sizes that you might need. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this very quick and easy, fun Friday way of making your own custom envelope for any season, any reason, any gender. If you have liked this video, I hope that you'll show that you've liked it by subscribing, because I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.